Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday, February 16. We're watching KAVL. I missed it yesterday. Again, it's doing this dip and rip, and it keeps wanting to do. Look at this. Look at this swing pattern. Up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back. Look at it. Dip by, dip by, dip by, dip by. Right? Do you see this? And now we're going to go for the same thing. So I'm looking for a break of 305. That might be a little early. Um, But look at it. It goes up in the morning and comes back. So we're just going to try and catch something real quick here, if we can, on KAVL fucking e-cigarettes. Now, saying that, I missed it. I missed it day after day after day. So am I doing something wrong here, right? And 305 is still good. 302, 30, yeah, 302. So we'd want to adjust that slightly. Potentially 302. Get it a little bit earlier. And then our stop's at 290, so we could even move that up to 295. But I mean, 290, 293. Why would you want to take more loss than you need to? 293, so $150 with a loss, give or take, if it breaks down below that, right? So here we go. Let's just wait and see if this works. KAVL e-cigarettes. We're on the very, very, very bitter edge here of getting filled. Let me zoom that in for you. Volume seems to be picking up a little as well. There's the fill. So let's just see if we can catch something out of this. We're going to want to be pretty nimble about getting paid here and protecting stop. Yeah, so I chucked that stop up a little bit tighter there. I said, why would you want to let it, peel all the way back? I don't know. Maybe this is maybe that's the wrong choice. Maybe it's the wrong choice. We're going to lose 66. 6. I've done that. It's been a total of 1 minute. Man, sometimes you pull the stop too tight. Our original stop was at 295 or something like that, so let's be mindful of that. Probably should have just taken that first little wee pinch, $38 or whatever. Who gives a shit what it is? Just take the money and get paid. God damn it. That. Sometimes, man, this job is fucking difficult. Look at that. We still would have been in. Interesting. We got to be careful here. The reaction again was right at the VWAP, right? See that? See how it was stopped at VWAP? VWAP's 308 right now. That was, give or take, right on top of VWAP. So, well, there you go. Boom. Looks like we made the right choice. Looks like we made the right choice. We would have been stopped out there, so we actually took a smaller loss than we really could have or would have. That was a lot deeper cut than I thought it was. I thought we were going to be about $66. We ended up being $82.50 there on that loss. But I mean, cut your losses, man. No, like, oh, I would have you could have stayed in, and holding on to these things, right? Holding on to these things, saying, oh, it'll come back, it'll do this, it'll do that. That's just, hoping. You're smoking the hopium, right? Like, so. Yeah, good thing we got out. Look at 95 would have been perfect. We got out a little early by accident. Well, not by accident, by design, but it could have actually, yeah, it could have, you never know. It could have, would have, should have. But I mean, right now, you're going to be like, oh, if it goes back, there's your dip and rip. And I'm be like, well, yeah, but that, yeah, well, if you feel that way, then take another trade right now. And it looks like we made the right choice. It's peeling off pretty good here. But what we do have coming up is the KSCP, the robot cops. Yeah, I'm not kidding, man. This is, yeah. So let's unfold it and look at the chart. Oh, my scale's all messed up. Hold on a second. So we've been playing it over here. We've been riding sideways. It definitely looks like we have a resistance here at 880s. 880s to 890s, you know what I mean? Like right here, I would call the first resistance almost like the most important resistance, right? Like that's the first time. It got up above it. Yeah, let's look here. Look here. So we go up, we have resistance, right? Then we break that resistance and we get above it. We try to get above it. So there's like your ultimate kind of resistance is up around 930, 940, right? Give or take. And then it falls through. Can't do it. Gets up, has trouble. Gets through it, but it can't get all the way through it. Back down. Back down, right? Like every time it gets above it, it gets thrown back down. Thrown back down. Now it gets some excitement with this volume. See this volume for some reason. Back up. This, I'm going to say the resistance, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a perfect line. But look, boom, hits the resistance, and it's resistance back down. And now we're boom in pre-market, resistance, and then we're back into the resistance here. That's why I had the chart moved. So can we get a trade after it breaks out of here? I'm going to want to see volume above 870. Now, it's just analyzing these these tails, these wicks. So this is 870, right on the money, $8.70, $8.70. Then we have a reaction, it says no. Then we go up and we hit this one here, which is 864, and it kind of says no. And then we have this one here that says 872. It's like, maybe, right? We're a little bit high. And then it kind of doesn't do it. And then we say 875, and then we have a pullback. So this, I think this might want to break out of here. To go where? To go where? We don't know where it's going to go. Probably looking for like a 910 target at the end of the day here. Going to watch very closely here does its little bit of a VWAP touch. Yeah. Looks like we're getting a little push here. Well, there's the order. I don't know if it's going to work, but I mean, if you think about it, right? So if we go all the way back up there, and then we come pulling back, I'll take a look at it here on this chart. Maybe this will help you, right? But we're basing the bottom of a risk. If it breaks below this level again, the 856 kind of area, it goes up, gets rejected, pulls back. It could pull back into that lower low, but I mean, it's just we've trying to keep this risk as low as possible, right? Because we don't really know what's going to happen here. So that's a 1.82%, give or take, 2% amount of risk there. So we just don't want to do anything stupid, just like that. So we got filled on a wick tail here. I don't know if this is the greatest spot to be. We could just be throwing money away here. I'm not going to call that one the cardinal sin because we weren't at maximum risk. Do you know what I mean? So really, we're still only at a fairly small amount of risk. I just thought that was the way it was reacting too. It was a little bit too wacky. So now we're at 3% risk instead of 2%. So yeah, I expanded it by 1%. We're still not in like the danger zone of like when you expand your risk beyond, and it has nothing to do with. Somebody was trying to tell me something about position sizing. So if you feel like the trade needs more risk, they suggested that they take smaller size. So when the loss comes in, they would be taking less loss. I disagree with that completely. I believe that your risk tolerance and your position size, they don't get you don't adjust your position size to increase your risk. Your trade is wrong. Why are you trying to increase risk with less, right? Like you're obviously taking it at the wrong spot. I believe your risk bracket, it just so happens to be mine's around 3%. Oh, boom. Did you see that? Oh, we should, oh. And again, we would have been better off to have taken it. Wow, look at that. We would have been better off to take that smaller loss. And have our stop it right where we were supposed to have it. I opened it up a bit, but I mean, wow. So it really didn't, why? It really did not like that. Look at that. All those sell orders, they just got filled there at 55. That might have been stop outs or, wow. That was a pretty rough looking candle, man. In its full entirety here. Look at, let me measure it for you guys. Oh man, a 3.5% total. I went up, but I mean, it was a down. Damn it. So, So a tough day. $155.25 loss there. Couple that up with the so put that together with the other KAVL e-cigarette loss there. That puts us at a $237.75 loss for the day. I kind of knew when we were coming into this morning. I saw the scanners there, and I was just like, I was kind of like, this is probably a good day a good day for sitting on your hands. But again, lo and behold, you get into this, exactly. And you get into this mindset, like you have to trade. Like you feel like, well, I have to do something. I was like, well, I can't feel too bad about these trades too. I'm going to review them. I just, they both had a plan. They both had everything was there. So I don't know. At this point, we might say like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Leave me some comments. If you would have done that differently, just tell me how you would have done it differently. We're going to continue to monitor these, both these two tickers, the KAVL, KAVL, and the, we'll monitor both of these for a little bit longer. And I'm looking at this chart and I'm like, holy, look at all the wick. Like it's just indecision every which way, right? Like that's kind of another tell that I should have picked up on. It's too many wicks, right? And we need we want it to stack. See how this volume stacked up? Yet it was so back and forth. We want it more like this kind of volume without this wick here, right? Like we want it to kind of build, be nicely built, right? It should include, see how everything happens so fast and in real time. It makes it extremely difficult to, get a real good read on this. It happens really in the moment. It happens just like now. Like you're thinking, oh shit, should I buy it again here? Like look at it. It's starting to do a breakout kind of. Look at it. Came up, broke through VWAP, came back, sat support on VWAP, and now it wants to go. So again, you're like looking at it going, oh fuck, really? Like what are you? And this is the problem. You feel like you have to trade, and that over trading is a problem. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Robot Cops. That was a huge, well, I guess it wasn't huge. It was only a 3.89 candle there, but mother. What did I say? 9 something? Son of a bitch. That was a 5-minute, this is a 5-minute chart, right? We were talking about it. So now, you need to build more patience, I suppose, maybe for this longer time frame kind of stuff. I just want to get a pop and get paid and get done. But anyway, it should go up here. I want to see it go all the way up. Potentially, I'll find a spot here for where, it was 990s, 970s, 980s, somewhere in there. I want it to go up to about 970s. And then I'm going to want it to come back and build support on top of this level, right? And that's exactly what we're looking for. Fuck. God damn mother of a... now it's going to want to go. And now I'm chasing, right? And I don't chase the shit. Son of a fucking... At least if you stick with me, you'll be in it and on it. Just a quick note there on that. Look at this tail candle. So this would have, look at it, came all the way back, right? So if you didn't have your stop correct, you would have been in a bit of trouble there. Let's just measure what we're looking at there. Yeah, 3% stop out, no problem there, right? Interesting. See if this is the rotate now. What was our high? $9.33. Let me jump over to here. Let me go back to the 5-minute chart. $9.33 was the high right there. See that? Let me draw you a line. Look at this. I don't make this shit up. I just draw the lines, motherfucker. Look at it. Oh, sorry. That was at 9:36. I apologize. And 9:33 was our, yeah. So, we'll see. Well, if you're interested in, this could be the, that's the pullback flag, right? And here's the break of it. This is where it's going to want to break. Son of a... We'll see what happens when it gets to this level here of the 36. And if it gets rejected there, then you know what you know. Fuck, there's the break. What did I say? $9.88, and then I wanted to put support back down on it? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I wanted 988, and then I wanted to put support back down on it. You're a dirty son of a... I can't believe sometimes that I'm so close. Look at the volume coming in there, too. Look at that. Tremendous. 640,000 shares traded hands there on that push. What was that candle there? Another 3.3% candle there. Son of a... Frustration sets in. But I mean, at this point, I just go, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't really... I am getting the FOMO, but I mean, at the same time, it's like I've been trained not to chase, so it's like I let it go, and it's just that it's gone, right? Yeah, and like, are you fucking kidding me? Did that go to 88 onto the letter? No, it didn't. Oh, so close. It went to 86. I could have been off on the 88, so like, don't even, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's not a perfect thing. Yeah, sometimes it's not an absolutely perfect thing. Here, let me get onto it and see if I can give you the exact number that I was looking for. It's going to be almost impossible to get the exact number. Let me get over. It's going to take a minute. Hold on. Sorry, so 88 was right. Where did we finish this one? 86. That's an interesting... And there's the push. Even if we had we should have just waited again. All we had to do was really wait. Look at that. So if we had it, what's that one at? Oh, we're measuring. So if we'd have just taken it from there, and there's 10%, right? Son of a bitch. And there it is there. That was the high 75. 75. So if you had said, no, I want to take 76, you would have been fine. Damn it. Again. Now it's all excited. See if it'll, look, see another flag being put in there? See if it'll get to the 88 and then dump. That would be a nice way to finish this off, because it would be like a double top pennant, you know what I mean? Like if it came up and it went just a little bit higher and then fucking just said fuck you, that would be perfect. That's what it's training, that's what it's trained to do, to take your money. Yeah, note though, sometimes this is the calm before the storm. When it goes down like this, and then it's just like all of a sudden snaps, and somebody's like, "Yep, buy it up," and they have like limits or something set in here. Oh, I'm gonna start making notes of that actually, where that limit is. Um, you might be able to see it here if you look a little left, and we'll be able to see where it's like gone up and failed, and then it's come back, and somebody has put orders in here. You know what I mean? But new, like to in time frame, right? They're going to just using this as a reference spot for some. I guess when it comes back and then it gets, I guess, rejected on the failure, they want to do it again, and they think that that's the spot potentially. We'll just keep notes on that. Well, this is making it tough. This is a tough one. I not that I want to take it. It's just, it's not really giving it up here, is it? Ah, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. It's at the 88? You fucking kidding me. 91, 92. So, yeah, we've achieved our 88 goal, and now it can turn around and God damn it. Really wants to do the mess around here, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't really want to give it up. It's kind of... I do tend to do that. I just went around and I just double-checked if we had any, you know, recent news or anything like that. You can't even get any options data, and your, my short interest data is, it's nothing there either, so... Again, you know, like, the moment you think that it's going to be, like, it's over, that's when you have to start paying attention. See all the volume? Back to the e-cigarettes here. It looks like we made the right choice. Obviously, here's our trades. Okay, so now that we're, you know, broken down below the VWAP, let's take a look at it. A look at it a little further out and see what we really see. And what do we really see? Exactly what we were discussing. It broke out above the resistance level. And then now I'd like to see it, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. That was the high of the high there, right? But if we can hold support here in this level, then the chart's still bullish. So that's, we'll go through the KAVL here as well with the, we were suggesting a dip and rip, I suppose, right? And look at, see how, you know, when you're the last guy, or, you know what I mean, you're on the last move, was this a reversal move? Right, you see what I mean? So it went up, tried to break out of this area, now it's You know, it is building support somewhere along. You know, the more levels you're going to have more levels, obviously, right? Um, give me a second here. But I think we were wrong with the old dip and rip kind of. You know, it's 11:45 a.m. here. So I don't. The dip and rip is. I think it's supposed to be a little bit tighter than that, but that's what it is. And with that, we're gonna say like, share, subscribe in real time every time, right? And if you want your yeah, if you want your high fives, you better you have to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and that's how you get your high fives.